Hey, in this video, we're going to talk about how to get your first paying clients in 4 simple steps. And I must warn you, my cat is running around, running up trees. So if he jumps on the table, just bear with me. Right. Okay. So there's a lot of hoo-ha out there. That's an odd word about how to find clients. And we often make it very, very difficult for ourselves. And actually, it's really incredibly simple. So, how to get coaching clients in just 4 simple steps. Are you ready? So, the first step is all about who you're going to work with. Okay, so we've heard about um, niche, haven't we? And we've heard about their problem and what we're going to do. But I want to add something into that. Know the people that you want to work with. Okay, literally know them already. So, you could look through families and friends and families. It could be your acquaintances. It could be people that you've worked with before. So, for example, maybe you've been in the corporate world for the last 20 years and have a big Rolodex of people in there who you can have conversations with. So, first of all, yes, you do need a type of client with a type of problem. Okay, nice and easy. So you want that first up, and you know where the transformation is going to be. So you're going to take that person from A to B, but you want to know these people already. That's the easy thing. And by the way, you can start finding these clients today. The second thing that you need to do, once you know the problem that you're going to solve and for who for, is you go through to your phone. You get your phone out and you go and speak to those people. Hey, do you know anybody that is like this and I wants this incredible transformation? Now, you can speak to everybody in your phone, no problem. Some of those people, it might be for them, and they might not be for them, but they could know somebody who it's for. So maybe they want to have incredible presentation skills at work. Maybe that's your jam, and that's the thing that you do. And you've been in business and enterprise and what have you not for 20 years, and you've got a lot of business contacts, and you go through the phone, you can start speaking to a few people and say, hey, you know what? I do some coaching, and I help business owners or people working in business in some way, shape, or form. Maybe they've got a career to have to be able to do incredible presentations. And I coach people on that. Do you know anybody could be interested? So you start to find out who is going to be interested. So that's your second step. The first step is knowing the type of coaching that you're going to do. Who's it for? What's the transformation? Okay, and you've got to know these people. The second step is to reach out to these people. Sorry for the sun, by the way, if it's shining in on the camera. I don't. No, that's this way. There we go. The second thing is to go and reach out to those people and say, hey, do you know anybody like this? Some will put their hands up. Some will say, I actually know a few people. Great. Step number 3 is to arrange what we might call a discovery call with them. I like to call it a solutions call. I know a lot of coaches like to call it a chemistry call, which is pretty cool as well. And on that discovery call, what we need to do is to ask them some really epic questions. And what I mean by epic questions is the first set of questions is to understand where they are right now in their personal opinion about that particular problem. So let's say it is a presentation skills or they're overcoming a divorce or whatever it is. So some real good questions about that for where they are right now. That gives you an understanding of their issue. And then the next set of questions of your discovery call questions is asking about their desired transformation. That's it. Asking about their desired transformation. So 3 steps so far, and there's a fourth. So the first step is to go out there and work with some people, a type of person who wants a specific transformation, and you need to know these people already. Then you go out to these people and say, "Hey, do you know any of these people?" That's step 2. Someone will put their hand up, say, "Yeah, that's me," and some people will say, "Actually, I've got some friends like that." The third thing is then to create the discovery calls. And on the discovery calls, 2 types of question is needed so far. Type 1 is the questions to understand where they are in their life right now with this particular issue. And the second type of question is where do they want to move to? Fantastic. Now, The fourth question. Now, this today is not about pricing structures or anything like that. This is just for you to go out there and get your first 4 clients. Ask them, would you like me to coach you? They go, yeah, why not? Okay, so how many sessions would you like a week? And they go, oh, 1 session a week, 2 sessions a week. Okay, great. So let's say it's 1 session a week, and how long for? Half an hour, 45 minutes, an hour, for an hour. And you can tell them and say, look, this is where I am in my business right now, but I'm becoming a coach. I've not set prices down in stone here. So what I'd like to ask you, what would you like to pay me for that? And they might say something like, oh, if we have 5 sessions for the month, I'll pay you $250 if you can help me to get there. Or I might pay you $500, or I might pay you $1,000 or $2,000. How about in step 4, we ask the person if they would like to be coached by us and how much they would like to be paid. Because there's a lot of how much they would like to pay you, because there's a lot of coaches out there who are willing to coach for free to get that practice in. And all we're doing here is switching up the dial slightly. So let's just go through the 4 simple steps here. How to get your first paying coaching clients in 4 simple steps. Step 1 is to know who you want to work with and the transformation they want to go on. And you know that person already. They're in your Rolodex. They're in your phone. Step number 2 is reaching out to those people and everybody else actually, and saying, hey, do you know this type of person who needs this type of transformation? Some will put their hand up, say, yes, that's me. Some will say, I don't know, or it might be me, or I know some people for you. Brilliant. The third step is then asking those people to get onto discovery calls with you, or chemistry calls, solution calls, whatever you want to ask and whatever you want to call them, and asking 2 types of question. Question 1 is to find out where they are right now. That's the first type of question. Where are they in their life and their business and for this particular problem? Second type of question is the transformation question. Where do you want to be? How do you want to feel? How do you want to get there? That sort of stuff. And the fourth question, because this is about your first 4 paying clients, let's get paid, right? Ask them, do you want me to coach you? Yes, I do. Okay, well, look, it's not as if I'm brand new to coaching. I've been doing this all my life, but making this transition, my own personal transition from where I am right now, I'm working full time, doing blah, blah, blah. I want to be a coach. I want to get paid for it. How much would you like to pay me for those sessions? It doesn't matter what they say. It's great. That's how you get your first 4 paying clients. You don't have to go out there for free. And you know what? You could even say, look, you can lowball it if you wanted to. I'm doing a package of 5 hours for $250. I'm doing a package of 5 hours for $500, wherever you're at. And that is how you can go and get your first paying coaching clients in 4 simple steps. And you probably know your target audience right now and the transformation they want to make. You probably know those people. So why don't you go and speak to those people, create some discovery calls, and ask them your wonderful questions on the discovery calls, and then ask if they would like to do some coaching with you. And they can even choose the fee that they pay you. How cool and simple and abundant is that? We're not holding a gun to anybody's head. We're not making any, we're not creating a ransom out of anybody. We're just making it nice and easy. That is how to get your first paying coaching clients in 4 simple